This year, I decided to apply for RADA Drama School. I didn't apply last year. Okay, I'll be honest. I think I was really intimidated by the whole idea of RADA. It just seemed so unattainable, if that makes any sense. I mean, it's got such a powerful, strong presence in, the performing arts community and the drama school community that for a while I was like, I don't know, it just seemed like, whoa, should I go for it? But I thought if I can apply for Juilliard and go across continents to get to a place and audition, I can go down to Warren Street and audition at RADA. It really is, come on, Winnie. Woman up. As my cousin would say, puts your big girl panties on. So yes, I auditioned for RADA this year. Let me just be completely honest here. I wasn't sure about the whole RADA being classically based training, or should I say offering classically based training. In the course details, it did say that it was a mix, but it specifically said it was classically based. And I'm not sure if I'm the type of performer that wants classically based training. You know what I mean? I think I would prefer a more equal setting, because I feel like places like Lambda, for example, seem to explore modern and classical elements of drama theatre acting in a more equal basis, and RADA just didn't seem like that. But I thought, you know what? RADA is an incredible school. I would be an idiot not to apply. Try it out. Well, it was just before Christmas when I was about to apply. I got a bit distracted with, life and working, so I thought, let me apply after Christmas. Then, luckily, one of my girls messaged me and informed me that after December the 12th, the application fee for RADA went from £45 to £85. Say what now? What you talk about, Willis? That that was completely shocking to me. I didn't know that was what they all have apparently always done. So I was speaking to my acting tutor about it, who also runs a company called the YP Collective, and she was outraged about the whole idea of them basically doubling their price. It just comes back to the fact of nowadays, if you want to be involved with drama and acting, it seems you need to have a lot of money, and it's just BS. It's just not fair. That's all I can say. It's just not fair. Moving on swiftly. Quick side note, because I know I've mentioned her a couple of times, but let me explain properly. My acting tutor is called Louise. She is also the founder of this company called the YP Collective, which helps like young people with their personal development and, entrepreneurial spirit, as we call it, which is incredible. My acting teacher, tutor, mentor tweeted RADA Wagwan with upping your application fee, and RADA actually tweeted back saying that they would like to meet up with us. So me and my acting mentor Louise actually went to RADA and met up with the head of marketing. I think that's the right word. Yes, head of marketing at RADA. Her name was Flo. She was absolutely lovely. She wasn't as corporate as I thought she was going to be. I have to put my hands up to that. Never judge a book by its cover, or should I say never judge a book by its title, because I assumed, director of marketing was going to be a certain type of person. But she was just lovely and sweet, and it was really nice to talk to her. And she basically explained that the reason why the application fee basically doubles in price after December the 12th is because they want to encourage people to apply earlier. Obviously, me and Louise is very good at structuring and talking about this, about how some people don't have that type of money. That's a lot of money for one application, and to possibly get a no in the first round, it's just like, whoa. And yeah, Flo gave some good reasons of encouraging people to apply early and stuff, other things like that. But okay, yeah, it's still a lot of money. Let's leave it at that. Either way, Flo is amazing. She let me know about some amazing play readings that were happening at RADA. I was very glad to talk to her, and she gave me some, positive, good vibes about RADA and the acting course. And obviously I knew the acting course was good, but I feel like, as I said before, the reputation of RADA, I feel sometimes it can be quite deer in headlighty. Flo, aka the head of marketing, really did demystify some of the things that I assumed about RADA. I think I assumed RADA was so big that it was just this big, huge, incredible school, which I was thinking, do I even have a chance of getting into? And I know it sounds silly because, you know, I went to Juilliard and I auditioned for huge drama schools last year. So I don't know why I thought RADA was any different, but I really did. I just felt like I didn't really even have a chance, which was just stupid. I don't know, you shouldn't think like that, and it was idiotic to think like that. My bad, I learnt my lesson. Either way, she really made RADA seem like a plausible place to go, if that makes any sense. Like, not just an unrealistic aim or some amazing drama school that's on a cloud in a different land. No, it is a real drama school that is in London, and if you apply, you only get a chance to get in if you apply. Boom, obvious statement, but in my head I was like, what's going on? Anyway, spoke to Flo, incredible, amazing. Oh my gosh, I've just remembered that I actually went in to the drama school on the 12th of December, I think it was Friday, to hand in my application form, because I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't want to pay £85. Are you for real? Who has money like that? Not me, I'll tell you that right now. So yes, I went into the drama school, handed in my application form. They gave me my audition date. I went in for the audition. They do a little talk at the beginning where basically say, you know, welcome to RADA. The audition process is quite slick and quick and painless, actually, I'll be honest with you. Okay, they didn't say that, but later on I did think that. He filled out a form saying which classical and modern monologue we were going to do, and if we got through to the next round, what song we would choose. Luckily, I have a song ready just in case. So we moved into another part of the building where the actual audition is taking place. It was weirdly not as nerve-wracking as I thought it was going to be. I did a couple of vocal warm-ups in the corridor, and then when they called my name in, I walked in, you know, I greeted them. We had a quick little hello, how are you? I'm fine type of thing. I did my monologues. And it was weird. I did Adriana's speech from A Comedy of Errors, which I did all last year. And it was one of the strangest things. I did my speech, and as soon as I finished it, I was like, shit, that speech is dry. Like, when did that happen? And why the hell in all my rehearsal before obviously I got to RADA did I not realise it? I just don't know. I don't know what happened. I was annoyed at myself that I didn't realise this earlier, but I guess these things happen. And I kept thinking, you know, you have these, you know, actors on Broadway and in theatre productions who do the same show for 6-7 months or probably longer, and you're thinking, wow, you must really have a talent to bring a new type of freshness every time you do the same piece over and over and over again. You know, that's something that I definitely need to work on, but for that specific time, damn, I wish I had chosen another monologue, because I'm allowed to. I didn't have to stick to the same monologue that I did last year, but I felt comfortable in it and I felt strong in it, so I thought, why not? But no, I should have explored other classical pieces, but you know, what can you do? What's done is done. So I did my classical speech, I went into my modern, and then we had a little talk. They asked me, you know, normal questions like, you know, what plays have you seen recently? And they also asked me what other interests I have. And I explained to them about, you know, I have a YouTube channel, woo! And I explained that I saw Sister act in one of my friend's end of year showcases that she did for her musical theatre course. I'll just be honest with you, I wasn't feeling the connection between me and the directors, aka the judges, I call them. I just felt the interview was a little bit wooden, I think, on my behalf, and I felt a little bit on their behalf too. I just wasn't feeling that connection. And I think, you know what, that was probably my own, what's the word, reservations about the course itself. Because as I said to you before, I wasn't keen on the whole classically based training. And some people may say, Winnie, you're being ridiculous. Like, at the end of the day, all schools are classically based, or blah, 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 blah. But I read up on courses, and most of them, well, some of them I should say, seem half and half. And RADA just doesn't seem that way. And I'm just thinking, I don't think RADA's the right fit for me. And I just kept thinking, how can I say that? It's an incredible school. But I'm not an idiot. Obviously, if I got accepted to someone like RADA, I would never turn it down. But at the same time, I'm thinking, this isn't right for me, is it? No, it's not. But anyway, I didn't get a recall for them, and I understand why. I feel like, looking back on it, my pieces, obviously I told you my classical piece was dried up, but also in general, I was a little bit wooden. I felt a little bit rusty. I know, I guess I just need to, not just practice more, but you know, try and find a new freshness in pieces that maybe I'm doing over and over and over again. So with Central, they have a set speech list, but obviously with someone like RADA and Lambda, I was using the same pieces, and maybe I should change it up so it brings a new type of freshness. I don't know, just food for thought, I guess. Doesn't hurt to change things up. All in all, my experience at RADA, speaking to Flo, the director of marketing, actually being in the RADA audition itself, it was really not as nerve-wracking as I thought it was going to be. It wasn't this huge, you know, crazy, unattainable school. It was a school like any other drama school in terms of they have normal directors that are nice and friendly. They're not there to catch you out. So just to clarify, I went into my audition, I performed my classical and contemporary speech. RADA don't ask for a song, which I'm happy about, I'm not going to lie. In my first round, I'm not really comfortable, I'll be honest, singing. I'm glad that they didn't make us do a song in the first audition. I've had like a year on and off of singing lessons, and I feel that that has helped with my confidence when it comes to singing. But I still don't want to sing in my first audition. If possible, I would like to avoid it. I'll just be honest with you. So yeah, my RADA audition was cool. Obviously, I didn't get a recall, but at the end of the day, I did learn that don't be intimidated by a school's reputation. Just go for it. Just try your hardest. That's all you can do. Rewind. RADA do the whole thing of like letting people know by letters about their auditions. Why can't you just do an email? That is so much easier, isn't it? Or is it not? I don't know. FYI, RADA, you're probably wondering why I went into RADA to hand in my audition application thing. That's because RADA, you can't fill in an application online. All has to be done by post and stuff, which I still don't understand. And because February the 12th was the last day you can pay £45 for the application. I told you, remember, it doubles after that. I actually went into the school and handed it in. My bad, sorry if you're not allowed to do that. I did. Oh well, oopsie daisies. I'll be honest with you, I didn't get it. What's up with the whole, I understand, you know, the whole idea of a letter and that form of communication should never be lost, but really? You can't send us an email about our audition? Just food for thought, RADA. Just thought I would throw that out there. Moving on, that was my RADA audition process. It went smoothly, no mental breakdowns or anything like that, so woo! But yes, I realised my classical speech had been dried up. Performing that same classical speech all last year for my other drama school auditions, but doing it this year was a big mistake. But I learnt that, and luckily RADA was one of my first auditions, and for my Central audition and my Lambda audition, I actually did change up my classical speech. So thank you very much for listening, guys. I really appreciate it. Bye.